The primal chaos kind of happened the
Oh
next day.
my God! Ah! I figured it out. That's, oh my God, dude. I feel so stupid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that I logged off in the wrong spot last night. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our main playthrough on Extinction. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm finally back, and it appears somebody has trapped me in a trap. That's right. Why do I keep getting disconnected from my game? All right. So, we've been locked in here by Vanilla, which is Cookie, or not Cookie. This is Ducky. Has locked us in a big old, actually, can I, it would be funny. I'm assuming. Ah, okay. Okay. So we are currently locked in here, and apparently Dodo trap has been active and Dodo holds the key. Now, here's the thing though. Oh, I gotta knock them out. Okay. So that's fun. So I guess I get to do this real quick. And we're just gonna do this. So Dodo holds the key. My actual guess is that there's a Karaku in here that is named Dodo. This is actually really cool. This is pretty cool. Ducky, this is fun. I feel like one of these dodos. So I just gotta knock out all these freaking dodos. You know, my heart says to go ahead and knock out the one that's over here. Now here's the thing. I feel like everything's also on aggressive. So we're about to find out. Oh no. Cool, so we're literally just gonna sit here and knock everything out. That's fine. We're gonna sit here and knock out like 45 dodos. That's okay. That is a-okay. Alright. We just gotta figure out which dodo has my key, so I can get out and we can continue with what I was doing. So this is actually in the middle of me doing my new dodo, or not dodo taming. I'm seeing so many dodos that that's all I can think of. My new taming of freaking Armadoggos, since they are now actually tameable properly, which is why we got some exceptional kibble. Oh my god, there's so many freaking dodos. Dodo holds the key. Now, here's the thing. Before I go around and knock out all these freaking dodos, is it possible that one of these dodos is named Key? That would be good. Why do I think it's this one just hiding back here in the back? Nope, not you. All right. There's a lot of dodos in here. A lot of freaking dodos. A lot of sleepy sleeps. Okay. We're just gonna, I'm taking all of these now. Thank you, Ducky. This is now mine. So I know they've been planning on doing something like this to me for a while. I almost killed that one. Poor thing. So now we just need to figure out which dodo it is that is, why do I have a feeling it's actually the Karaku? It's not the freaking, oh, I don't want to kill it. Okay, well, I guess that guy's dead. Okay. Well, that's cool. The Karaku didn't have it on there, and I just murdered it. That's fine. I hope these are spare Karaku. Oh, I just straight killed that one. All right, fantastic. We're just gonna continue this until I can figure out where the hell. Let's just knock out a bunch of them at a time, and then go around and check them all. Just clear out a couple corners while we're doing it. You know, just the fun stuff. I killed that one. Okay. So you don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have it. Wait. 143 76. Okay. Nope. And nope. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Go to sleep. I think I've already knocked you out, so I'm not really worried about it. We'll go. Okay, you look like you've almost died, so we'll go for the ones that I haven't hit. Watch it actually be the Karaku, and I'm right. It says Dodo holds the key. Why do I not believe that? I don't believe it's a Karaku. Nope. Nope. Dodo holds the key, huh? Oh my god, there's so many freaking dodos. You know, I could actually murder everything because, you know, I do have a really good freaking sword on me. But I guess we're just gonna have to play the knockout game until one of these guys gives it up. I have a feeling it's really not one of the freaking... You know, I could literally pocket giga these guys. That would be hilarious. Go to sleep. I want to see what you have. Go to sleep for me, please. You're almost dead. I don't think it's the Karaku. All right. One of these guys has got to have it. There's so many dodos and so many names. Dodo holds the key, huh? Okay. There's a lot of dodos in here, though. A lot of dodos. Dodo holds the key. All right. Nope. 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 Damn, 204. Okay. Have I knocked you out yet? We'll just knock you out for... Yeah, no, I definitely haven't hit you. There we go. Nope. Okay. I don't know if I knocked you guys out or not, so we'll just... I killed that one, so I definitely did that. Why do you have so many freaking dodos? I know you're making a dodo army to eat me at the end, but Jesus Christ, this is a lot. Ooh, this one actually might be it. Because it's Skelly colored. How did you... I was about to say. Oh, because that's 2-4. Yep. I figured it out. Okay. All right, let's see what this note has on it. Your success is also your demise. Solve these 3 hints and continue to climb to your success. 1 primal chaos, 2 milestone, and 3 giga and Karcha video. It's 1,000. This is a little gift for me for my 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost guaranteeing. No, it's not. What? Your success is also your demise. Solve these 3 hints and continue to climb to your... Oh. That's not it. The climbing is right here. Can we... Are you in my way? Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Alright. Are you it? Huh. Wait, what? Your success is also your demise. Solve these 3 hints and continue to climb to your success. Primal chaos, 2 milestone, 3 giga Karcha video. Okay, I have to look at my own freaking channel to see what these have in common. So, okay. Let's see here. Your success is also your demise. Primal Chaos. Milestone. Giga and Karcha. I have no idea what that could be. So I clearly have to get out that way. That is my exit. So, no. Okay, that's how many I had whenever I took the picture of it. My Giga and Karcha. Trying to see what the similarities are, but I don't know. What would that be? Your success is also your demise. Primal Chaos, Milestone, Giga, and Karcha. Were they comments? They all have to do with 1,000, I would assume. Let's see. So Giga and Karcha. Let me just go to this video. Man, this is actually puzzling. Hold on. Let me see here. Did I say something specifically, or did she mention something in like the comments of it? Oh God, my brain is not braining today. Okay, so here's my Giga. So the Giga and Karcha. Solve these 3 hints and continue to climb to your success. Primal Chaos. So Primal Chaos, there were a certain amount of deaths. There were 56 deaths, I'm pretty sure, in that time. Or it was the 24-hour stream part. Let me see. How many deaths did I have? Yeah, 56 deaths. I am confuzzled. So my milestone was hitting 1,000. Primal Chaos was me celebrating 1,000. And the Giga and Karcha was the last video before I hit 1,000. But it's not 1,000. Is it really not 1,000? Nope. Your success is also your demise. Solve these 3 hints and continue to climb to your success. So I'm guessing the first digit is Primal Chaos. So I'm guessing the milestone I know for sure is 1,000. Primal Chaos I'm assuming is the 56. Giga and Karcha is the only one that I'm confused about. Let me see. Is it 1,562? No. Because I was thinking 1,056 deaths and the 2 biggest creatures on ARK. I'm very confused by this. I clearly have to go up. That's no... I want to say that there's a... My assumption would be all of these have something in common. The Primal Chaos video was to celebrate 1,000. These are also the last 3 videos before the rot. So I thought it would be 1,000. Is there any more Skelly colored creatures in here? Maybe they hold the key and answer to my issue. Confused. I'm very confused by this riddle. Success is also your demise. Solve these 3 hints and continue to climb to your success. Okay, we're adding her into the video. It's happening. Madam, you have very much made this one hell of a puzzle for sure.
Just a heads up, I am currently in my mother-in-law's room, so she can hear you too, and she's laughing because she was on video when we did it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So think of it a different way. Yes, it has to do with the 100 subs, your long stream, but think of it in not the sense of you actually reaching the goal, like hitting the 1,000 as the pin. Think of, how can I put it without giving it absolutely away?
Because the way that I was thinking about it was also a countdown, because at the end of the day, like, that's kind of how it all happened. We were counting down to it.
You just said it. You got it kind of.
Oh
you
my
did say
God.
a word that has to do with it.
So help me God.
You have to think back. It is not so much the fact that you hit the 1,000. You got to think back onto the day that you hit it.
The day of the countdown. Oh God, I don't even remember that.
The Giga and Car video you put out on the day you started that stream and hit 1,000.
Did I really?
Yes, you did. I researched that and made sure that that hint actually worked with it as well.
I am. Wait.
Oh, he's really going to be mad when he figures out the second part of it, because it's not just as easy as he's thinking it is.
It's not, because the way that you worded this originally is
your success is your demise.
Solve these 3 hints and continue to climb to your success.
To success.
Okay, so 1, primal chaos, 2, milestone, 3, Giga Karcha video.
Yeah, so you played the primal chaos in the last part of that stream.
Mm-hmm.
The milestone is you hit the 1K.
Yep, and that happened on the 21st. Oh, son of a bitch.
Put it in.
Hold on. I think I have it. I think I have it. I swear to God. If I have it, I'm gonna... They weren't on the same day,
Now, there is another part to the riddle.
Oh, the climbing part? I think I kind of figured that one out. I'm pretty sure.
But yes, Dark actually supplied the penguins. He bred those penguins specially just to throw in with
I may or may not have killed a penguin or 2.
That's fine. He expected them to die. He wasn't expecting them back.
But she wants all.
How quickly did you find the riddle? How many dodos did you have to knock out?
I figured it out after about 5 minutes of just, you know, mindlessly knocking out dodos for the hell of it. And so I figured it out
right away.
Once I found one that looked like my colors, and that's when I decided to knock that one out. I was like, oh, this one seems suspicious.
I picked it because it was a higher level, but yeah, it is kind of your Skelly colors. It's just missing a little bit of the blue.
Oh no, it's got blue feet. It's got blue feet. It's got a little bit of purple, a little bit of pink.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice that.
And it was the higher level, and I didn't think to look at that because all the names are smushed together. So
I did level health in almost every single one of those, and you are more than welcome to go through and kill every single one of the dodos because I don't need them anymore.
Well, I did kill 2 of them by one-shotting them in the forehead, so that did kind of happen.
That's fine.
Okay,
Did you
so
find the arrows that I left you as well?
an arrow?
Yeah, the box had arrows for you.
Oh, yeah. I got the arrows. I thought you meant like an arrow in here to help me lead myself to it. Okay,
Nope.
so... Okay.
We were going to leave them on breeding and have even more out, but
Oh my
they
God.
were too hot to incubate.
Okay.
And you can blame the riddle on Psycho, because he's the one that actually came up with the riddle.
Psycho did a damn good job then. Psycho did a damn good job. So they really did happen all on the same day?
Yep. You had stayed up all night to capture the Giga in the car. You edited the video, you put the video out, and then you went live. It all happened on the same day. The primal chaos kind of happened the next day.
Oh my fucking God! Ah! I figured it out. That's, oh my fucking God, dude. I feel so stupid.
You recorded.
I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. Oh my fucking God.
I kind of Shadows live earlier and kind of was like, I got Skelly. He's like, what do you mean you got Skelly? I was like, I built a box and threw him in a box with 53 dodos and 5 penguins. He's like, oh my God, that's taking me back to Astraeus. Way to go, Ducky.
Oh my God. That was great, Ducky. That was, oh my God. I feel stupid because I originally did put 0120 and 0122. I'd never hit 0121.
Yeah, you put the video out the 21st of January.
See, the funny thing is for me, on my YouTube, like on my actual YouTube studio, January 22nd is apparently when the celebrating 1,000 subscribers and
that's when you started your second live, but you technically hit the 1K in your first live stream within the first like 2 to 3 hours.
I know, that was insane. Oh my God.
Yeah, I told Psycho's mom about it. She's like, I so kind of want to hope, or she was like, I so hope he records a video so we can actually see it. I was like, he probably will once he logs in and sees the dodos.
Yeah, the second I seen the dodos, I was like, well, time to hit record.
My first thought was to have Psycho drive our Zeppelin and me carry you onto the Zeppelin and hold you on so you didn't fall off away from your base. But you kind of made it really easy by logging out away from your base and somewhat safe. I just protected you from the spiders.
I had originally logged off, and whenever I did, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hop back on, and then I got distracted and never got back on. So yeah, that was you definitely caught me with my pants around my ankles, that's for sure, because I did not realize that I was gonna get trapped in a box whenever I woke up.
I've been warning you for what, a month and a half now that I had armies. I was thinking of throwing out some of the tech raptors in there, but I decided that I didn't want you to die and then you not be able to get back in and get your stuff.
That, well, I mean, I could easily, like, I could have probably broken in somehow, but it's still like, whenever I got in here, I was like, I don't remember putting myself in a box with, like, I think I said I had like 45 dodos, and I was like, why do I have a feeling that it's actually not a dodo that's holding the key? It's actually one of the Karaku. And I killed one of the Karaku, and I was like, okay, I don't think it's the Karaku at all.
Oh, I put a sign in there saying Dodo holds key.
Oh, I know. I thought you were lying to me, though. I thought you had was trying to deceive me, and I thought it was one of the Karaku, so I killed a penguin just for, you know.
Oh, hi, Andy. You also got my sister-in-law, too. She's on video with my mother-in-law.
Oh, my God. Well, they get to hear my I feel dumb moment happen live because I was in the middle of recording and I was like, I have a feeling I know, because I was looking at the day, but the days are separate for me. They're two separate days. And
The
my
primal
memory,
chaos kind of threw you off because technically you did the primal chaos on the 22nd. So I can see why you did the 22nd.
it wasn't just that either. It was because the video itself, according to YouTube, because it ended on the 22nd, it also wanted to say that the video was on the 22nd instead of when I started it, which was the 21st. And that was my second guess after 1,000, was to, okay, it was probably the day, or maybe the amount of views are similar or something like that. And I was like looking at everything. I even went back, watched the Giga video, and I was like, okay, I don't understand. Like, so I went to the specific part where I was talking about me getting 1,000 subscribers and how close I was and everything, and realizing that it had something to do with 1,000 subscribers, because I seen the thing out here and it said congrats on 1K, Skelly, and I was like, okay, so maybe it has to do with 1,000, but it's not 1,000. No, I didn't do that until I was like, I knew it has something to do with that. I figured that out immediately. As soon as I read the note and I seen milestone, I knew it had to do with 1,000 subscribers. But I didn't know why 1,000 wasn't working. And the primal chaos video made sense because it was me celebrating it. The only one that didn't make sense was the Karcha video. And I was
that's
like,
why I said you think of it a different way, and it was think of the date that all of it happened. Well, kind of happened.
and that's what threw me off. It's like I could not have figured that out on my own. I'm too dumb to figure that out on my own.
I had the code before I had the riddle. I knew what the code was going to be before I had the riddle.
And the thing is it's such an easy code to think of that I could have figured it out and kind of pieced it together and been like, oh, she's talking about the day, not the amount. And that's originally what I was thinking it was. And I was like, but she wouldn't leave the, like, because I was sitting there and I was like, there's no way she left it on this like metal billboard outside. And
no.
I was like, okay, well, it's definitely an O. There is no vegetation on my game right now. That's not good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have
so
to
you
relog.
actually got out of the building?
Yes, I am actually out of the building now.
Okay.
That was a
you
very...
are more than welcome to blow up the Skelly trap or leave it. Whatever.
Oh, that's being left. That's being left for the last episode to go back on and see how it all was, because that was really
I'll make
good.
sure the dodos kept fed.
That was really good. There are a couple dead. So the 53 is probably now to like 47-ish. I may or may not have punched one to death. I don't remember if I punched it or if I knocked it out. I can't remember, but it's still there.
That's fine. I'll leave them there. That's completely fine.
It was very good, Ducky, and I do appreciate you and Darkin making this elaborate, mind-boggling puzzle for me that I was too stupid to figure out on my own.
Yeah, Dark came over to make sure he could knock out one of the dodos while in the Alliance, because that's one thing that we were not sure. I thought I'd have to leave the Alliance for a little bit. Why you did that? But he was able to knock it out. I was like, sweet, that's going to make it even better.
I was sitting there and I was like, I thought whenever I first woke up, I was like, oh God, is this the trap that I'm about to die in? Because I shot the first one and immediately turned around to see if anything was going to like try to start attacking me. And I was like, oh shit, is it about to be that time? Am I going to die right here?
I had him on passive sleep.
I didn't know. I literally got in there and I was like, well, we'll see how this goes. And I actually thought that I was about to die to a bunch of dodos and have the most embarrassing death of all times. Although, no, I can't say that. I did die to tech parasaurs last night.
Okay, you can't say that either, because how many times have you died because you don't eat or drink?
That's a valid death. That's valid.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the riddles, so that's why Dart came in and he was having trouble with his mic, and I was like, don't say anything, just answer like simply until you get your mic working. That's why there's that little bit of like, yeah, that's awesome, da da da. And When I
Okay.
knew, and he was like, I can't wait to see his reaction. I hope he records. I was like, so do I.
I did record. Oh, one of my how did only one of my snow owls die? What the fuck? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask those questions. It's probably a dumb answer.
Probably lack of food.
No, they have food. They have thousands of food. Like I went on a meat run because a lot of my creatures were dying, and they had food, and apparently they ate through all of it. Fat bastards. Anyway.
Oh, we did also try to get you a 168 female tech Rex, but
Speaking of tech Rexes, I didn't do a video on it because I didn't see a point since I've already tamed tech Rexes. I actually have a female that had 50 melee, and I had the male originally that had 50 health. So I now have 50-50 on the good ones, and then 42 stam, 43 weight on these Rexes. It's good. It's good.
Now I don't feel as bad.
But I am still trying to find Gigas because the other day, whenever I was trying to tame 2 female Gigas, Zealous was in the area and kept pulling the aggro of one of them, which was fine for a minute until I was ready to try to trap that one instead because the other one was pissing me off. And yeah, it did not end up happening. I got frustrated and I just got off.
He's going to be mad because either just before he went to work or just after he went to work, me and Dark and Psycho actually killed like a 145 female.
Oh no, they've been spawning a lot better because I think Wildcard fixed the spawning issue on
yeah, this last patch was supposed to fix the
oh my god, it fixed so much shit. It's so good.
They didn't fix the tech though.
Well, tech isn't supposed to be a easy tame. It's not supposed to be easy to find. It's only supposed to have like a 5% chance of spawning, so a chance to spawn a Giga, and then the 5% chance of it being a tech, and then the however many percent chance it is to be a max level.
Yeah, they have a 0.1% chance for it to be a tech Giga. Currently.
That is insane. Hello, Karch.
Alright, I'll let you go back to having fun on Ark. I just happened to have to wake up, so you had perfect timing.
Well, that's good because that is now its own video. That is probably going to be tomorrow's video. Unless, I don't know how long it's going to be though, because I do know for like 15 minutes of it, I was just sitting there confused as all hell trying to figure out what was going on. And I was sitting there like,
date.
Do what?
I said, so I did good by picking the date and not just 1,000.
Yeah, because if you'd have picked 1,000, I would have gotten it like that. But because you picked the date instead, it confused the hell out of me, and I feel stupid. I feel very stupid, but it's okay.
You feel stupid because I kind of threw you a curveball without giving you an actual hint. Well, I gave you a hint to win, but
I didn't think of when. I was thinking about the numbers surrounding it, besides the day that I did it, because I was like, to me, the day itself, like the actual date, didn't really register to me. I was sitting there thinking like, you know, I mean, it happened over 2 days, so I don't know which one it could be. Because I did type in 0122, it didn't work. I typed in 0120, and I was like, okay, that didn't work either. And because those are actually like super common passwords, is 0120 or 0121 or something like that. I just never did 0121, and it pisses me off that I didn't. I could have figured it out, looked back, and been like, oh my god, I'm not as stupid as I am. No, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm all right, Ducky. Well, thank you for joining me on the video, and also thank you for the very fun trap room that I was stuck in that I was too dumb to figure out.
That's okay. I'll get more dodos and throw them in there.
Oh, good lord. Just fill it up, because that's probably going to be the thumbnail, is that entire building.
I don't know if Dark actually went and painted it. I told him he could paint it.
I don't think it was painted. It looked normal.
Okay. Yeah, I told him if he wanted to paint it, he could.
Yeah, it was still really cool either way, because I was sitting there and I was like, I was getting on because I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try to finish what I was working on yesterday, and then I was in a box, and I was like, oh, this is not where I left myself.
I'm glad my dodo army finally worked.
Oh, it
Just
definitely
took me
did.
forever in the day to catch him sleeping on the job.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, if you look around my base, I'm actually normally never in my bed.
No, that's why I was going to use the Zeppelin and drag you somewhere, but you just made it super easy, and I was like, I can't pass up that opportunity.
Valid, I guess. I guess I did kind of leave myself open to being kidnapped.
Technically, I did not kidnap you. I just imprisoned you.
I believe they're one
you
and
and
I
made it
believe they're
harder.
one and the same, because I was not in that
handcuffed
original
you.
position.
Actually, no, you kind of was a crotch goblin for a little bit because you were kind of face deep in a dodo's crotch for a while.
Oh, that poor dodo.
And then you also made out with another dodo.
Well, I'm glad that part didn't make it into the video, because that would be I feel like PETA would have some conversations with me that I would not be happy to have.
Actually, I think either Dark or Psycho might have actually gotten a screenshot of it.
Aw, shit. If they have a screenshot of it, and it's like a really good screenshot, have them send it to me. I'll message Darkin whenever I get done here. But if Psycho has it, or if Darkin has it, and it's good, I'm going to use that for the thumbnail.
Okay, it might be a little bit for Psycho because when I left the room, he was currently asleep. I double checked to make sure his mom was awake, and she really wanted to know what your reaction was, and I think this was like perfect.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
But all right, I'll let you go. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more sleep.
Alrighty, Ducky. Again, thank you for the awesome trap, we shall say. Definitely not kidnapping.
Now he's gonna believe me when I threaten him with an army. Next is the Raptor
I
army.
believe all of you guys, because you guys have threatened to well, you, not you specifically, but my base has been threatened. I have been physically threatened. My creatures have been threatened. I do not feel safe on my own server.
That's all. That is all at the end of the server, so you should feel safe until the server comes to an end.
I still don't feel safe because I have been pop-shotted multiple times. I got pop-shotted last night while I was trying to mess around with my creatures, and I'm like, who in the hell is shooting me? Come to find out, Zealous was perched up on top of my stuff, shooting at me, and I was like, where the hell did he come from?
He's built close to you, so it's very easy for him to get there.
Oh yeah, I know that. I just wasn't expecting...
Well,
But enjoy your night. Get some sleep, Ducky. And to the family that is listening, I am so sorry that you have to hear this.
Oh, they've heard worse.
I can imagine. I hear you
They've
and
heard
Psycho.
my banana joke. Heard worse.
What?
They've heard my banana joke. They've heard worse.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask.
Oh, don't ask.
It's the reason I don't eat bananas.
I already know what it is.
Probably not.
Probably not, but I'll refrain from understanding. Enjoy your night, Ducky and family. It was nice meeting you without meeting you.
All right, bye.
See you guys. Oh my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have just escaped. I feel so dumb that I did not realize how simple the answer was to that trap. But if you guys want to do stuff like this, this gives you all the more reason to come find wherever I leave my dumbass and pull a prank on me. You could be featured in a video as well just by doing this. We already have people planning to raid me at the end of the server. There's so much stuff that you guys can do, and there's a bunch of stuff that I'm getting ready for on the server for you guys to enjoy. So come and join the server. If you can, go and click the Discord link down below in the description. And if you want to join the server, all the information is there. It's free for everybody. You do not have to become a member in order to join the community server. It is free for everyone. But more importantly and above all else, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you happen to be new to the channel. And even more important than that, I hope you guys have yourselves a good day, a good night, and a good week. And I will see y'all in the next episode. Where is my kibble? You have my kibble, right? Yes. All right. For the love of God, holy fuck.